Okay, part two of Lynne's telephone line. Okay, this is the arrangement from this acoustic performance that Jeff's doing. I'll leave a link in the description below. So, in the previous video, which was the playthrough, the string tunings need to go up a little. So, if you weren't aware, I will just give you the tunings now. Okay, it starts on an A minor, then it goes to a G major 7, so you have your F major 7 there, you drop it down to between the 3rd and the 5th fret, and you're adding the bass G note there, and then it slides back up to the F major 7, keeping that F bass there, and then back. So okay, and then it starts on the A major. Then it goes to an A major 7. So this middle finger here is dropping down a note. That's what's happening. Okay. And that goes to an A7. Very confusing names. Yeah, A7. So the A7, you hold that for 6 beats. So a bar of 4, then 2 beats of the next bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then it goes to a B flat diminished, which is this chord here. So that is just a D shape moved over strings, right? Hope that helps. And the way that I was playing it in the performance, I was adding on the first beat, I was keeping that. Oh, I'll finger it this way. I was playing it that way, then doubling up on the B flat note on the A string there, just for a point of difference there. Okay, and that the next chord will be the B minor. So this is where things get a little bit interesting, if they weren't already. So in the first verse, from the B minor, it changes to an E played as a triad. So you have your D major there, and you're moving it, playing it down here to get that. So your D's there, E's there, and you're just adding in the note on the 6th string on the D. Okay, so it's just the 4 strings there, right? So first time through, E to that, B minor to that E triad. The second time through, it'll be going to a C sharp minor 7. So it's just the E triad moved over a string to hit that A string on the 4th fret. Okay. And then it goes to a D major 7. Lots of major 7s here. So on the 2nd fret, on the G, B and E strings, just hold those down. And then this chord here is what I think Jeff's playing. He's doubling up on the F sharp note. Alright, so you have F sharp here on the low E and on the D string. Then that goes to the A major 7, then goes to the D major 7, but he's adding the F sharp note there. Then into verse 2. Okay, verse 2, when you get to the B minor, the all that structure there stays the same. Okay, so when you get to the B minor, it goes to an E major in an open position. Then you're playing the B minor, and then you're playing an E in the C position on the 4th fret. So it's a bit of a stretch, a bit of a challenge. Right. Or you could just play another E if you like, if that suits, or the E triad. Yeah. And then it goes back into that phase. And then you're playing the A major 7 as you're building into the chorus. Okay. And the chorus, beautiful, fantastic. With Jeff's playing, he's kind of not over strumming this part, if you know what I mean. So it's just the melody is doing most of the work. So yeah, so A to F sharp minor, then it goes to a D, and then you're adding the F sharp while you're playing the D to an A. And I think that repeats around about 4 times, and then to finish the chorus is kind of doubling up on the chords. And then it goes to a modified A major 7. See this chord here. So you have your A major 7 normal, so you take that finger off, add the F note, and then this chord here, which I'm not going to even attempt at naming, and then you're back into verse 3. So verse 3, when you get to that B minor, sounds like you're going to the E in its open position, and B minor to that E triad. So all different voicings, amazing. So yeah. Okay, so the exit of the song, so the bridge, so, yeah, when he's exiting the second verse, it's that F major 7, G major sliding down to an A major 7. Then the exit of the song is the F major to the G major 7 to the A in that position. And you can add a suspended note there in that final phrase. Okay, a lot to get through, but it is, it is a challenge, but there are lots of voicings and chords, so yeah, worthy of practice, I reckon. Okay, best of luck with it. Cheers, bye.